Before we head into this episode, just a heads up that this episode was pre-recorded from late 2025. Some of the films mentioned won't be the most recent releases, but if you want to stay up to date with the industry, then check out our socials at alwaysonfilm.pod. Enjoy! Hello, this is Imi, Kitty and Lou from the Always On Film podcast, brought to you by Transmission Roundhouse. Thank you for watching this episode.
On today's episode, we will be discussing the commerciality around Christmas films in the industry, as well as talking about some of our favourite Christmas films and also what we're looking forward to in the next year.
Cool.
Thanks.
Thank you. God.
Jesus. Hi guys.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
Sorry, we're all in such a
Yeah.
It's been a morning.
It's been interesting.
It's been
yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Kind of woke up and I was really aggressive. Does that make sense? Do you ever wake up angry?
All the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I
been
don't know.
around me in the
Yeah.
morning.
You're so cute in the morning though, because you just you genuinely take an hour to switch on.
I know I can't.
Oh, I'm the
Yeah.
same. I need to defrost.
Yeah.
in the
I'm just
morning.
don't
I-
speak to me.
I'm usually fine because I think I'm the only morning person in this
Yeah, you
room.
definitely
you're
are.
lovely. You're happy.
Yeah, but this morning my alarm rang at 6 and I was like, I'd actually no, and I slept till 8. And I never do that.
You never do
Wow.
that.
I never do that. And then my mum called me at 8 and she was like, aren't you supposed to be at work? And I was like, oh.
Hi, Mum.
Hello,
Oops.
good morning to you too.
So, what have we watched anything fun recently? What have you been up to?
What have we been up to? I mean, I'm kind of preparing myself for some movies that are coming out soon.
I was saying this
Yeah.
earlier.
So I've really only watched, what have I watched? Wicked.
I
'Cause
watched that last
Yeah,
night.
me too. It's because we're going to see Wicked for Good tomorrow.
I know.
Tomorrow. Oh my god, it is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Damn.
I think that it starts today, right?
Is there
Some
an
people are seeing
early
it today.
screening today, which
Yeah.
Imi was going to see, but
I was invited.
she's with us,
I'm
so
here.
we're appreciative.
But I'm booked on Sunday night, so I will be seeing it this
Same.
weekend.
Yeah.
I'm going to try
Good.
it and go basically every day, I think.
Yeah, I feel like we can't reach you. Just sorry, gal, I'm at the cinema watching Wicked. What else have I?
So excited.
Let me
for
see. I've watched Avatar 1 and 2. 'Cause
Oh
the
yeah,
third
you've
one's-
been on your
yeah.
Avatar.
Yeah.
that. When is the
Journey.
third one? Is it
It
this year?
is coming out on the 19th, I believe, of December.
December,
Wow.
yes.
Yeah, I think so, because I'm planning on seeing it with my mother back home,
Mm.
who does not know of her luck yet, but that is okay. She will find out.
It's a little
'Cause-
Christmas treat.
yeah, because I don't know if she wants to sit at a cinema for 3 hours. But
Is it true that
not my
every
problem.
Avatar film is a different element?
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
See, I
because
didn't clock that. I know the
yeah.
last one was obviously water.
Yeah, and
But
this
what was
one's
the third-
fire and ash.
This one's fire.
So fire.
Okay. Well, that's actually the title of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think the first one was probably air
Earth?
or earth. Oh,
Because of
So
trees?
we've got Air is the
Mm.
last one.
ignore me.
Are they definitely doing 4?
They're doing 5.
So what's the last element going to be?
All of them
the
together.
world.
Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah.
I didn't
Space.
really. I went.
Space.
I saw the second one,
Mm.
and I'd never seen the first one because I kind of
Oh,
went last
yeah.
minute.
To be fair,
And-
that's not...
You can
I mean,
still
it drops
understand
you in it, but it gives you a little...
There's a bit of a time difference as well.
Yeah,
right?
there's
Time
15.
difference.
Well, they've had their kids and stuff.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
15-year time
Like a
jump.
time
Yeah.
jump.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Time difference.
Time difference.
Yeah,
You're
it's
like,
4
they're on
a.m.
another
there.
continent.
yeah, in Avatar land.
In Avatar, it's 9.
Avatar Land, Pandora.
Yeah. But yeah, I went in knowing, and I really loved the second one. So
Yeah, I think they're just
Vibes.
magnificent if you think about the fact that all of it is motion capture.
it's
I-
crazy.
Exactly. I
It's
just think...
insane.
Especially for the
Crazy.
first one, I'm
Yeah.
always amazed at how... I know this sounds such a stupid thing to say,
Yeah.
but their imagination that the actors had to...
Crazy, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Like, they made
you're
up the language. They had to completely... I don't know what they were given to base because I haven't
fully.
watched.
That's I've
doc.
watched. I was going to say I've watched both of the making ofs because I was so intrigued by it, and it's just the fact that these. In the second one, these kids learned a complete language from scratch that
Yeah.
people have actually made, and the research going into all of the details and stuff is phenomenal. This is such a lifetime achievement of these crews coming together creating this, and then the fact that for the second one they created this entire motion capture for underwater, which had never been done before
I
like
know,
that. And
so
every single scene
crazy.
that you see on screen that takes place underwater is actually filmed underwater.
Underwater.
And like, didn't Kate Winslet hold her breath for like 7 minutes?
She beat the record, which was
Yeah.
Tom Cruise.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, very cool.
And I saw
forgot she was in it.
Yeah,
to be
and
honest.
I saw a clip
Wow.
of her after she came up from like holding her breath for basically 5 days, and she was so chilled. She was like, "Great." I was like,
That's
She's
insane.
probably just grateful to breathe.
"Yeah," but like it's crazy
Mm.
how I mean, so many like free divers and stuff is fascinating to me anyway,
Mm.
because I can't even hold my breath for 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, how are you holding your breath for that long?
I know.
And moving.
I used to be quite good at that.
Yeah.
Because I remember in my swimming class once. This is such a tangent. Sorry.
Go on it.
But I used to do breath control.
Yeah.
And I remember he used to time me because I had like, I was trying to get over a certain amount of seconds. I can't actually remember how much it was. And for some reason, instead of my mum picking me up, my aunt was picking me up from swimming class that day. And he tapped me on the shoulder.
I remember the
That's how I
story.
told you the story. But I was really close to beating my like record, and he tapped me on the shoulder as I was under the water to tell me to keep going because he could see I was about to pop up because I was literally 2 seconds off. I popped up out of the water and I was like, oh my god, yay! Looked at the window of this like swimming pool, and my aunt was like banging on the window because she
thinking that
thought
you'd,
he was
like-
drowning me.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
bless her. She must have been so scared.
Because she just, to be fair, she just saw no context to what I was doing. Just
my
saw this
God.
man like holding her niece down. in the pool.
That is awful. That's
I
probably
know.
going to scar her forever.
I don't think she'd even remember.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She was
Maybe
like,
not.
Oh, she's fine.
I think it was.
Moving on.
It was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is funny. It's such a skill, isn't it? all
What
that?
have you watched recently?
So recently I've watched a lot of reality TV.
Me too.
I like mostly reality TV. I think
Yay.
because it's so,
There's so
don't
much
know.
coming
It's-
out at the moment as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
And life's so busy
Yeah.
at the moment that I kind of don't want to jump into like a fictionalized world. I just want to watch like real people. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Real people
I get
problems.
you.
Real people problems. Rich, real people that I can never
Yeah.
relate to. But I did watch Frankenstein the other day.
Oh, I've watched that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I watched it in, this is going to sound really bad. I had to watch it in 2 segments of like an hour and a half.
Oh, okay.
It's
Because
quite a chunky film.
How long is it?
It is like
Almost
3
3
hours.
hours, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah, I think like
didn't know
2:40,
that.
And I just-
something. Might be a lie.
Yeah.
You never know.
I think it's about nearly 3.
Mm.
But the pacing for me was so slow that I was like, I'm not going to get through this. So I'm just I was like, I'm just going to stop this halfway, finish it tomorrow.
Mia Goth is great in it.
She's great.
The woman can do no wrong.
I was going to say she's great. And
Woman can do no wrong. The second she
everything
hit
I've
the
seen
screen,
her
I was
in.
like, oh.
Her performance was so interesting to me
Yeah.
because I'd always thought of her character as because basically I haven't read the book, but I knew the story because at drama school, another cohort performed it. So I'd seen it perform before.
Okay.
And
Is it a play?
yeah,
They have adapted it.
Oh,
They
I
did it-
didn't know
yeah,
that.
They did it on stage with Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh
Yes,
my god,
and
no,
they
of
swapped
course.
and
National.
this other actor,
It was
I forgot
National
his
Theatre,
name.
wasn't it?
Yes.
Oh,
and
I've
they would,
seen
They would
this.
swap who plays
So they knew both tracks.
Frankenstein and then who
Oh, I
plays the
didn't.
monster.
Okay, that makes sense.
It was on
Yeah.
National Theatre at Home, I think,
Was
when it was during
Naomi
COVID.
Scott
Maybe.
Is it Victoria? What's the
Elizabeth?
name of the girl? Elizabeth.
Elizabeth?
Why did I think Victoria?
I
Oh,
don't
Corpse
know.
Bride.
Corpse
Yeah.
Bride. Oh my god, I've just remembered Corpse Bride. Anyway, sorry. I thought her portrayal of Elizabeth was so good, and she did an interview. I saw an interview moment with her and Jacob, and she was saying she's recently become a mother, or she's recently given birth to another child. I don't know if it's her first. I think it is, but she said that she was carrying it on set, and it went up to the child on set or the baby on set, and Jacob was fully dressed as the monster, and it like wasn't, there was no, like, it wasn't scared. It was so curious, and it just went up to him and like touched him, and it was so like, I don't know, so interested in him. And she said that she used that a lot to inspire her for her performance, because
that's really
she's got such a
interesting.
childlike quality and like
Yeah.
wonder about
her
her.
character's very pure in that
Yeah.
sense. Like, no judgment,
Yeah.
no, like, prejudice, just very, like,
Curious.
very curious in
Yeah.
a very soft way.
Yeah.
I loved
It
her
was,
portrayal
yeah,
of it.
that it was so soft. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't like she's
for
milking
a
it a bit.
No, but for a character that still has a very strong foundation, I
Yeah.
think. I thought she did brilliantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
me
she's
too.
phenomenal. And I really enjoyed looking at Oscar Isaac.
Yeah.
I think he's very pretty.
He's very pretty.
Very pretty
I
man.
want to know if they made. I know that Jacob was in makeup for like 10 hours when
Yeah,
they were
bless
doing his
him.
full body.
Mm.
But do you think they made him any taller? Like, do they CGI him
Yeah,
bigger?
he's got platform boots.
Because how tall is Oscar Isaac? Like 5'7" or 8?
I think he's like 5'11".
Because
As
the
Oscar Isaac.
difference between
Yeah.
them was
I always got
crazy.
short king vibes
Yeah?
of him.
Should I have a look?
But also, short king means different things to different people.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like 5'10" is also.
let's see,
But
let's see.
he looked massive.
He's
Like, I know he's
monster.
tall anyway.
They could have also used perspective shots.
That's
so, you
true.
know, like
he's
famously
170.
Lord of the
Hobbit
Rings?
and
Oh,
Lord
no,
of the
yeah,
Rings,
yeah.
He's 174, so what's that, like 5'10"?
Smaller than me.
So smaller than
5'9"-ish, 5'8".
No, not 5. Wait, I can't do feet.
I can't do that conversion.
I think it's around
beyond,
there.
It's beyond my brain capacity.
He's about my height then.
Um,
Maybe a bit smaller.
I think it's your height. 5'8.5", 5'9". Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because he just looked so
So short
massive
for
on screen, but I guess maybe they did do perspective
Yeah,
shots.
then also Jacob, he's quite tall.
Yeah.
So you could
do
do
it.
it. You
He's
could do
like-
that quite cleverly
He's
with
not
camera
like
work.
7 foot tall.
Yes,
he
he is.
looked.
No, but I think he's like what?
Huge.
Well, I think he's like 6'4",
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, so you could.
So
I think
if you
you
have,
could,
I was
yeah.
gonna say because then Mia Goth is
Maybe
not
they're
like
looking up at him.
gigantic. Yeah, I think
you
it's
could
just,
cleverly
exactly.
do that. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a very pretty movie.
Yeah.
Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah,
I
it's
did
very
think
pretty.
though when
Ethereal.
they because obviously it's in 2 parts kind of anyway. But when
You mean you made it 2 parts?
You made it.
he made it 2 parts. I don't
You
know if
made
it's
it 2 parts.
me. Oh yeah, but no, because they tell Victor's story,
Yeah.
and then they tell the monster story,
Yeah.
right?
Oh my God,
and it's
spoilers.
sorry, but I don't know if that's how it's meant to be in the book. If it is sectioned like that,
Well,
Ish, but I wouldn't say with like intent.
yeah.
I wouldn't say. It's more just like. Are you ever gonna? It's not really a spoiler, but it's more
No, the
like
book's been out for years.
Okay.
Like we're fine.
because it's Dr. Frankenstein on this like shipwrecked like boat or whatever it is. I can't remember. They're stuck in ice, I think.
Yeah, they do that
And he's just like explaining to the captain
from the back.
what's
From the back, like back.
Yeah,
From the back.
from the back.
I don't know. You get what I mean.
Well, Kitty,
The
what have you
past.
watched?
What
We should
have I
move on.
watched? Well, I watched Wicked last night
Woo.
as my prep.
How many times
tomorrow.
have you seen it now? Do you know?
I've now seen it, I think, 9 times.
Wow.
I thought that was going to be worse.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought she was going to be like, I've seen it 20 times.
I would have believed that.
6
Yeah.
were in the cinema, though. So that's,
That's
quite
crazy.
That is crazy.
2 in one day.
You're so
Oh,
funny.
yeah.
It's just, yeah, it's.
Yeah.
We won't get into that. What else have I watched? Oh, I watched this film called Welcome to the Dollhouse.
Oh, that sounds creepy.
It's not.
That's what I thought.
It does sound creepy.
Yeah.
It's a 1995 indie film.
Yeah.
And it's sort of an anti-coming of age film.
Okay.
In that it's this young girl who gets really severely bullied at school, and her family are really horrible to her, and she's sort of, to be honest, her outfits are kind of slay, but for the time everyone's like, your clothes are terrible. And it's just very sort of anti, especially in the 90s when I feel like there's a lot of coming of age films. It's very like exposing the truth of like what a weirdo at school would actually experience.
Yeah.
And it's really wonderfully acted by the kids. They're dealing with quite adult themes, and it can be a little bit uncomfortable at times in terms of she gets this crush on this guy who's in her brother's band, and it's just kind of cringeworthy. Like I had to pause it and make a cup of tea at one point. 'Cause
You're like, I can't do
feel
this.
a bit ill. But it's really good. It's got the girl, I forget her name, who plays the main actress, is the friend in The Princess Diaries with Anne Hathaway.
Oh.
The
yeah,
friend.
yeah, yeah,
she
yeah.
plays. It's her when she was a child. She plays the lead.
That's gonna annoy me. I know
And she
she
got
is.
nominated for an Indie Spirit Award
Did she?
at that age for the film.
That's
She would have been
crazy.
a lot younger than Princess.
yeah,
Did
she
you
was,
say it was
she
90
was a
something?
kid. She was a kid.
Wow. So they
Um,
were like age appropriate.
Yeah,
young.
it's all kid. It's all like.
When you say coming of age, was it like? It must have been like younger than 80. Becoming
yeah,
of age,
she's
like adult.
I'd say she's like 13 maybe. So she's
that
a
sounds
baby.
really good, yeah.
It's I would recommend it. It's
Yeah.
also like 90 minutes. It's not a long
Okay,
film.
so like a good watch.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then I also, I guess, watched Stranger Things.
Oh,
episode
yeah,
one
of course.
of series 5,
Well,
I know.
that's coming out
which will have come out,
by the time this goes.
like volume 1 will have
yeah,
come
yeah.
out, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a very,
Mm.
had
I've
a really
I've
cool
rewatched it.
opportunity to go watch
Yeah,
the.
I rewatched all of the previous seasons, and I forgot how good it is.
I haven't
It's so
rewatched.
good.
I'm debating whether I should, but
I think
it's
at
also
least
so
the last
long.
I'd at least rewatch the last season, I think.
Is that the running up that hill?
Yeah.
Is that because I'm obviously
Yes.
I know that was
Season
such
4.
a moment when that came out, but
Yes.
even watching it in real time, I was like, this is insane.
Yeah.
Insane. But then I hope that they also tend to do recaps, don't they, before?
Yeah, and I think
So maybe.
I think they recently did like a cast interview where they recapped everything that you need to know in like 5 minutes.
They also
It's always
have
very helpful.
Yeah.
a series on their YouTube, which is them reacting to each season, which is quite a
Oh.
good way. I watch that because they react to all the like pivotal scenes from each season,
Okay.
and they're good. Like they're long. They're like 20 minutes to half an hour each video, but it's like quicker than watching every season.
Maybe I should do that then. I'm also
Yeah,
quite
why not?
interested to like see them watch it.
It is really interesting. Well, I guess a segue, because Stranger Things is coming out in December,
Yeah.
is that this is actually our Christmas,
Christmas.
episode.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, so
We all look so festive.
this on the table is quite
I
festive.
kind of forgot about it. Sorry,
okay.
it's
Well,
kind
for
of on
us,
me.
it's a
'Cause,
far
like,
away.
For you guys, it's festive. For
It's also,
me,
I
it's,
realised we're kind of wicked coded.
We are. I'm
Whereas
giving
I see
I
that.
feel a little bit
Alphabet.
Glinda.
Yeah,
and I'm giving alphabet.
yeah. I'm just here.
No.
No.
Yeah. Didn't get the Christmas memo. Didn't get the Wicked memo.
So, do you guys have favourite Christmas films?
I'm not a big Christmas film person.
That's fair.
It's not my. I love Christmas season.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind Christmas. Very rarely will I sit down and watch a Christmas movie. Last year I had to be forced to. I was like, okay.
What did you watch
Um,
last year?
Muppets Christmas Carol.
Oh, that's a good one though.
It is a good
I
one.
love that.
I
no,
love that
frankly,
film.
it is a good film, and I hadn't seen it before. So I did enjoy that film. And then Nightmare Before Christmas, I really like.
Yeah. I watch that on my birthday every year.
Yeah, that's
because
one
my
of
birthday is week before.
December. Yeah, like that's one of the movies that I will rewatch. My mum loves, Love Actually.
Oh yeah.
Not my favourite, but I've seen it a few times over Christmas
I
time.
watched that way too young.
I feel like this is
Really?
a common theme for you.
And guess what?
Like
my mum made me
yeah, I
watch
was going to
it.
say like every episode, Kitty's like, yeah, I've watched that way too
No,
young.
because my mum thought it was fine, and to be
Yeah.
honest, it is predominantly fine. But we
Yeah.
forgot the whole porn.
Oh, yes, with the
storyline.
girlfriend.
It's not porn, is it? They're just the sex stand-ins
Yeah,
at
yeah.
films, and it's Martin Freeman. And
Isn't that literally the
um,
first scene?
It's one of the first ones.
Yeah,
but
I
I
think it's
I
really
have
close.
such a vivid memory of her being like, "Don't look," and I was like, "Mummy, what's
Yeah.
going on?"
Oh, I do love Christmas films, but I don't really venture into the new ones.
I don't think I've seen any of the new
I've got
ones.
one new one that I
Yeah,
watched
I have one
a
as
couple
well.
years ago that like blew my mind, and I was like, "This is insane."
Oh,
Should I
God.
should I talk about it now?
Yeah.
It's
What are you waiting for?
I don't know what I'm waiting for. It's called Klaus. Came out in 2019.
I really want
Oh.
to watch this.
No, it was
Yeah.
so
The animated,
so good.
Yeah.
Who was Sergio Pablos, who has only directed 2 films before,
Oh.
and that was one of them. But he also was an executive producer on Despicable Me, so another iconic animated
Yeah.
film franchise. But
Yeah.
no, it's so. I feel like it was so. Like things like A Christmas Carol. They're done so much.
Yeah, they really
so
are.
much.
Yeah.
It was a new, and things around Santa as well. You see like Grinch and versions of, I don't know.
Yeah.
You don't really see like new Christmas stories much.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Do you mean
Oh.
like an original?
Yeah.
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 I don't. Yeah,
think
but
so.
this was great.
There's just a few movies that came back to me. I do like Home Alone. For
Yeah.
me, that's a Christmas
I love
movie.
Home Alone too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because it just feels so. I think it has that extra layer of, oh, this has happened to this kid again.
Again, yeah.
And then also he's in New York. and it's so
Exactly.
fun.
I do watch
Yeah.
those, and then it's just left my brain again. Oh, Little Women for some. I know it's not a Christmas
Yes.
movie, but
Oh.
for me it kind of is.
That's
a
in my
Christmas
top
movie.
4.
Especially actually the one with
The-
Winona Ryder.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
then what is it, 1997 one?
It feels so
I
cool because
watched
they
that off-
sing Christmas songs.
Yeah.
They go through a couple different Christmases.
I even
Yeah.
think that the poster is
yes,
like covered in
it's snow, yeah.
snowflakes.
Yeah.
right?
I love that film.
I do too.
I
I love the Greta
Yeah.
Gerwig one, but the original
Same.
has a.
Is
very
that the
nice one.
first filmed version that they did
No,
of it?
there's an older one as well.
An older one before that
Yeah.
one. I have seen the Winona. That's the one I haven't seen. The first one.
Yes, me neither, actually.
I actually don't think I've seen it either.
Winona, yeah, because they had 2 actors for Amy, didn't they? They had a younger
Kirsten
girl.
Dunst,
Oh
my
yeah,
queen.
was that Kirsten
It's a
Dunst?
baby
Yeah.
Kirsten Dunst.
Wow. See, the Greta Gerwig has got my heart. That version.
Yeah, it's great as well.
So
Yeah.
that's my top 4 on Letterboxd.
Florence Pugh's amazing in that. I mean, they all
Yeah,
are,
she
but
got the nom for
yeah.
it.
Oscar nom.
yeah.
One of my favourites is a new one,
Mm.
and it's The Holdovers.
I still haven't seen
haven't seen
that.
that.
You've told me
I
to watch it.
I love, and it is a you could watch it any time of year, to be honest, but it is set at Christmas.
Yeah.
So it has the feel of a Christmas film.
Is it the one that has the like broken Christmas ornament on the poster?
As the poster, yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Who's in that?
So Paul Giamatti is in it.
Yeah.
I forget his surname, but it's Dominic. He's in the new Now You See Me. He's one of the younger magicians.
I'm going to see that
He's
next
also
week. I'm really excited
he's
for
playing
that.
Anthony Bourdain in the Anthony Bourdain film.
Is he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I love
and I
Anthony.
love Anthony Bourdain.
Yeah, we've had a conversation about this.
know.
I've read most of his books. I'm just
We're
like,
both
you're
obsessed.
amazing. I really want to read his new one that just came out.
Yeah.
In case you need inspiration for my Christmas present.
Noted. But yeah, I love that film. It has such the feel. It has the feel of a classic film in that it's the setting. It feels very. It's like a boys' school, and these kids get left over for the Christmas period, and then most of them get taken on this other holiday, and it gets left with this one boy who has to stay over the Christmas period with his really grumpy teacher, played by Paul Giamatti.
That's really
And
sad.
it's a very it's there are moments which are really sad, but then it becomes almost like a comedy, like coming of age, like it has almost the same feel as Dead Poets Society in a way,
Oh,
of that like teacher student relationship that becomes a little bit more like a family.
like a family dynamic. Yeah.
It's really lovely.
That reminds me of. Sorry, this is another tangent, but it's another teacher-student dynamic that always makes me emotional in a film. Is The Edge of 17, Haley Steinfeld, and is it Woody Harrelson who plays the teacher?
Yes, I
Yeah.
stand by. She did nothing wrong.
She did
in
nothing
that
wrong,
film.
and everyone had something against her.
She had to apologise to so many people, and I was like, bestie, they should be
Like, you're
apologising to
fine.
you.
honestly.
My
yeah.
other favourite is, this is a very English, so I don't know, you've probably not watched it actually. Actually, no, we spoke about this, you haven't watched this, it's Nativity.
Oh my god, I need to be there when you see it though.
You're
You're
I'm
not
Oh,
allowed to
that's the
watch
one
it
that you
without
talked
me.
about
Yeah.
last week, right?
I want to
Yeah.
watch you watch it. Like I
we
don't
can
need
do
to
that.
see the
Maybe
film
not.
again. I just want to watch you watch it. Iconic.
it's very,
How did
especially...
I
When's
not
it
write
from?
that down?
Oh, God,
2004?
I was in... No, I'm going to say it's 2009.
It might.
But I went to a Catholic primary school, and it is just the English Catholic primary school
It is 2009.
experience.
Is it?
Look at you go.
Wow.
10 points to Kitty.
Thank you. Because I just remember watching it in school.
Yeah.
And I remember we were all just like, this is hilarious, because do they realise it's spoofing where we are right now?
Yeah.
But yeah, it is very much like kids who can't really sing that well, crying on the stage, trying to sing like the Angel Gabriel song.
Yeah.
It's not like flashy. It's like
But then it is, because it's like...
okay, yeah, the end. Okay,
It's,
without
yeah.
spoilers. There's a great performance at the end, but I
Yeah.
just feel like up until that point, it's so normal. It's a normal school experience.
Yeah.
It's a normal teacher going through like a normal post-relationship. I don't know, emotional
Yeah.
feelings. Like it. I don't know. It depicted the British school experience so accurately.
perfectly, yeah.
I don't know. It
It's
was
like
just-
the gelled hair as well, and
Yeah.
like them holding up paper instead of using like, I don't know, technology. So it just feels so like...
yeah, and the
I don't know.
classroom and like the language, the way
Yeah.
he told the kids, you know, like all the memes when they're like, "Oh, boys at the back," like,
Yeah.
they're so funny because they're so accurate and everyone
Yeah.
can relate to that, and like being told off by a teacher like that, and it was just so like, I don't know, like every year it's so nostalgic, it's so
just-
real.
Yeah.
I'll watch it this year.
Please, I need to be there.
Thank you, promise.
I've got one that I love,
Okay,
love.
cool.
Polar Express.
Oh,
It's
really?
so good.
I've only seen it once.
It's so cursed.
Yeah.
The animation style is...
Good music.
It's
Yeah,
amazing
the Hot
music.
Chocolate song is really fun.
Yeah.
I actually want to look up who did the music, but like just Tom Hanks in general.
Doesn't he play... This could be me completely lying, but I think because of the CGI technology at the time,
Yeah.
is he not basically every character? Is it not Tom Hanks?
I don't know
face.
enough about this movie
Okay.
to
I
be part
know
of this
what you mean.
conversation.
Anyone who's watching this can verify what I'm talking
Can
about.
you confirm?
Because I've lost the
As
room.
in, do you mean like they've like reused the same CGI?
No, I
and
think he had to. I think he was
play every character.
I think he almost
Motioned it,
motion capture was
and then they did the
everyone.
voiceover of the
Yeah.
actors.
Oh, that makes
Why
sense.
would he do that?
Because I don't think at the time.
Why are you so shocked by that?
Because there's children in there.
Budget? I don't know. Ask the director.
Josh Hutcherson.
Yeah, he's in it, he's in it.
Hello.
I can't. Surely they didn't get Tom Hanks to motion all the characters.
Roles. Let me see.
Again, I might have
yeah,
just
we
like
need to-
Yeah, no. Tom Hanks voices and perform motion capture for 6 characters: the conductor, the hobo, Santa Claus.
Okay, so the adult ones.
Scrooge.
Yeah.
Puppet.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, not the kids.
Yeah.
I was just like,
The
how
hero-
does that
like the
work?
boy's father and the narrator. So, yes.
Okay, so a vindication.
Yeah, you're right. You are right.
Thank
I just
you.
anything just like I think since Tom Hanks, obviously Woody, Polar Express, he just all he has to do is speak, and I'm just like,
I served him at work.
no,
Who?
you didn't.
Tom Hanks.
Oh yeah, I
When?
remember this. Yeah,
you didn't.
did.
yeah, I
When?
remember this.
It was when I was working on ground floor. And,
Recently?
no.
No, it was around the time
Oh.
that his book probably came out.
When you were
No,
working on
he-
ground floor.
When I was on ground floor, and
Okay.
I remember because the international booker had just come out, which was Kairos.
I read it. It was a great
because
book.
he came in and I saw a guy with like a list, so I went over to help and I was like, "Oh, hi, can I help?" He turned around and spoke, and in my mind I went, "That's Tom Hanks."
Like,
Oh
oh,
my
hello.
God.
I was like, "Oh my god, it's Woody," because
Yeah.
his voice is just like.
Forrest Gump.
But yeah, again, lovely man.
He just
Yeah.
comes across so well in interviews as well. He just
Yeah.
like when they say don't meet your heroes, but I mean I haven't met him, you have. But I feel like
very
he would be
nice.
the same
Yeah.
from the
Yeah.
way he comes across as himself in
Yeah.
interviews.
Yeah.
Well, he wanted Kairos, so I remember being like, "You read."
You
You're
read.
part of the book
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
So, question is now: do we think that Die Hard is a Christmas movie?
Yes.
Confession, I haven't seen it.
Have you
No.
not?
Is that one
Really?
of
Bruce
Bruce
Willis.
Willis.
I had to teach
Thank
her.
God.
I had to teach her who Bruce Willis was this morning. She did know. She just
I just needed the
the
refresher.
visual cue.
Yeah.
I watched Die Hard for the first time last year, though.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
don't feel too.
Thanks.
This
I
is
think
a
that's
safe
one of the.
space.
Yeah, I think
Why
that's
would it
one of the
be-
movies I saw too early. I think my dad showed it to me when I was like
It's very violent, Noelle.
Is it?
6 or 7.
Yeah. It's,
Yeah.
Do you know what it's about?
Not really.
It's about this. Oh God, what is it about? Really, it's this building gets taken hostage by Alan Rickman.
Yeah.
And Bruce Willis, who is he a policeman, is
Something
in the
like
building
that.
because he's trying to meet his wife, who he's sort of separated from, and he decides he needs to because he's a policeman that he can help with the hijacking. So he's sort of like messing with the like Alan Rickman and his like terrorist team. Is he Hans Gruber? Is that his character name?
Could be. Genuinely, it's been a while since I've seen this film.
I could have.
I might. I honestly might watch it tonight. Just
I
because I haven't
actually-
seen it in so
this
long.
is making me want to watch it because
Yeah.
Alan Rickman is phenomenal.
Yeah.
in this
Same.
film.
But isn't there also like
He's
I've only
so
ever seen
good.
the first one, but isn't there like 20 of them now?
But do you know what I love about this in Hollywood?
Yeah.
Is each as they go on, the names become like spoofs
oh, really?
because it's like Die Hard 2, and then it's like A Good Day to Die Hard.
Oh,
and then it's like,
yes, of
Do you know what I
course.
mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
all
yeah.
the titles are like little.
Yeah.
I
But
just
what-
think it's
but
like
why
why
ah.
is it spoofy?
It's not as in. Sorry, I don't mean like the films get spoofy. I just
Oh.
think because they're
With,
aware
like a title.
So
that
they're
the
leaning into it
titles-
themselves.
I think so.
Yeah.
But why is it considered Christmassy?
Because it's set at.
It's just set during
it's,
Christmas.
It's
Yeah.
his wife's work office Christmas party
Okay.
that he's like, Bruce Willis has crashed for
Yeah.
whatever reason.
Reason. Yeah.
Okay.
But I think it's a it's a
it's
classic
yeah,
Christmas
right.
film.
I even think I was looking up Christmas films, and I think it actually came up as one of the like best Christmas films. And I
Really?
well, and then it was Edward Scissorhands,
yeah, I can see
which
that.
I've never seen Edward
you'd love it.
I've seen the ballet,
Okay, cute.
which was good.
I
Yeah.
love Edward Scissorhands.
I did too.
I feel like I'd love it.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
I just like no questions asked. You would.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Die Hard. You should watch it.
Yeah.
It's a good
maybe.
like family if you're looking for something.
Family movie.
Well, yeah, because I think it's
Get
like
your
an-
children ready. We're watching Die
No,
Hard. No, I mean family is in like when you're at, I think, our age.
Yeah.
Our old age.
And then you can
No,
like
but when there's no, like, if you're in a family where there's no like young kids and you're looking for like a Christmas film to watch,
true,
I
that's
feel
a
like
good
it's
one
quite
then.
a good shout.
Yeah. It's a very entertaining film.
It's a really,
Yeah.
it's a fun film.
Yeah.
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 Why do people keep watching the same film every year at Christmas?
Comfort.
Nostalgia.
Yeah. I think that's the biggest part, like Christmas as a season and like Christmas as a holiday, or just like not even Christmas specifically, but I think any holiday connected to like December is like means family or friendship or just nostalgia, comfort for people. It's like getting the warmth inside of a cozy little like house when it's freezing outside. And then, you know, I go back to the movies I watched as a kid. I think we all do.
Yeah.
And then I think that's also why people sometimes are reluctant to watch new Christmas movies, even though, like, in America, like, what are they called? Like, Hallmark Christmas movies.
It's a whole industry.
I have a friend who's in one of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I was like, oh, look at you go. But I think it's just genuinely just the comfort of the
hard
season
to
more than
top
anything.
them, to be fair.
Christmas movies.
Yeah, like the
Unpopular opinion, you can.
I
was gonna say.
I was brainrotting to you about this outside, but I don't often hear my parents or like the generation above me being like, oh, I have to watch this film from when I was 10 because it's so nostalgic. I don't often actually hear that. Even for them, I think the genre of what, like 98 to, well, I don't know when Home Alone, the first one, came out, 1990 something or early 2000s to 2010.
No, not
say
2000s.
early 90s.
Yeah, that's what I
Early
thought as well,
90s.
yeah.
Okay, so from that sort of period until like 2010 or because like the Holiday was 2006 and that's talked about a lot. I feel like even for the generations above us, that's sort of the time period that they would reference, or in my experience, that's what they would reference.
Yeah, I think
so.
it's
I wonder what it was.
Well, I think it has more so to do with the fact that, especially during that time, the film industry gained a lot more money.
Yeah.
And it gained a lot more attention, and the production studios that we now know, such as Warner Brothers, Universal, etc., at that time had their first, like, I think, like, boom.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah.
if you go into, like, earlier times before that, 80s, 70s and stuff, you have phenomenal movies, but you have a lot more, like, indie work. Of course, you have a few, like, staples that, you know, you still go back to that probably have a lot of nostalgia to them for certain people.
Yeah.
But they're less, like, commercial.
It's like
Whereas
Casablanca.
Yeah, which I love, by the way.
Yeah.
But I think, especially like in the 90s and early 2000s, commercialism of film grew a lot.
I was going to say, not to be cynical,
No.
but I do think it is because marketing.
Yeah.
Like, I think
Also
people
tech.
realise
Social media,
they
technology,
could
commercial
make-
value behind them.
You went from
make money
like
from it.
having VHS and tapes to then having DVD players, places like Blockbuster opening up where you would just go in and rent something.
Yeah, I do
Yeah.
think that, like, that was a time that really changed the film industry and it's kind of made it to what we know now. Because, I mean, we've had conversations about this, right? There's so many amazing movies out there, but money often still goes to what is
They
commercially
know.
attractive.
Yeah.
And remakes and stuff.
And remakes and stuff, things that, and that's why, like, Christmas movies, you have the same concept of a Christmas movie coming up every single year, because commercially it makes sense, because people will watch it, because it does kind of evoke that feeling that the generation of our parents maybe had in, like, the early 2000s,
Yeah,
right?
it's true.
Yeah.
It's always going to guarantee bums on seats, isn't it?
Yeah.
As a Christmas film.
Yeah.
Although I feel like there was a dip in it. I feel like
I
when,
think there still
if
is.
you think about like
Yeah.
Netflix with
Yeah.
all the like, what is it, the Princess Switch and all that.
Oh,
You know, they almost
yeah.
made their
Yeah.
own little mini Hallmark
Yeah.
movie industry. I feel like it's now. I think people are starting to lean a little bit more towards cinema, physical media, and that reluctance.
Holdovers
maybe.
is also a relatively recent movie, isn't it? 2019?
Yes, I think it was a couple of years ago.
Yeah. I think those type of Christmas movies are now starting to come back, like, and be, like, the popular ones.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I do
because
too.
in, like, early 2000s, you have, like, Love Actually.
The
Holidays, like, the
Holiday,
rom-com
yeah.
Christmas
Yeah.
movie thing.
Yeah.
Whereas I think now you have, like, hopefully, like, a rise in, like, the family stories, the individual stories, the, like, comfort stories, if that makes
spin
sense.
on it
Yeah.
almost. Yeah, I agree.
I don't even know. Is there any Christmas movies coming out this year? Not that I'm aware of.
Well,
other
this-
than, like, the regular Christmas movies.
I honestly,
Wicked. That's a
Wicked.
Christmas movie.
because I was thinking,
Yeah.
I was talking about this with someone the other day, whereas I feel like there probably is, but I also feel like
a lot of companies have sort of worked out that they could sort of take over the December period commercially. Obviously, that's a really cynical take because I will enjoy the stuff that I'm talking about.
No, but
things like Wicked is coming out in November.
Avatar always
commercially,
comes out in December.
the amount of collabs they have, so
Yeah.
product-wise, Wicked is everywhere.
True, yeah.
And then it's the same now with Stranger Things with
Yeah.
the way they are releasing their episodes, because they're doing obviously the drop in November, then the drop around Christmas Eve, and then the finale coming out New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
They've kind of, there are things like that where I feel like they've sort of taken over the Christmas period,
Yeah.
but they're not Christmassy.
Yeah, true.
So it's going to be interesting.
Do you think in a few
actually.
years people will connect Christmas to those movies then?
Maybe. I feel like Stranger Things is always a autumn thing anyway.
Yeah.
Even though obviously there's a couple seasons set at summer. I do
Yeah,
think
but
it is
weirdly,
a-
I think the aesthetic of it just really
Yeah.
like it
Yeah.
fits in watching it in cold weather when you're just like inside.
It's
I
like
d- yeah.
it's scarier. It's darker. It's
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, I'd associate that with like October, November because it's Halloweeny.
Yeah. I think with things like Wicked, though, I do think there's like a tradition of people watching a musical at Christmas.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like I feel
Well,
like
it's like
the
panto season, kind of.
Exactly. And also it's the time of year where you've got to think about, especially when we were younger, the kind of things that they would just have as films on TV.
Yeah.
Like Harry Potter, for instance, was always on build up to Christmas.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
I guess because it does actually feature Christmas quite a lot in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
'Cause they're
does.
in the school year.
Yeah.
But there are things like that which are like blockbuster
Yeah.
films or a big musical, like a big film almost.
Yeah.
Like Avatar coming out at Christmas doesn't surprise me because it's
No,
a big
I
film.
was going to say I was in when the second one came out. It was also in December. I think it was like around the 15th to like 20th, and I was in the States for that, and I didn't fly back home, so it's like Christmas treat. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I guess turning away a little bit from Christmas is it's also like end of year. So does anyone have like a top film of the year? This is kind of a hard question.
Sinners.
I have the same one.
It's just like genuinely, there's amazing movies that have come out this year, like amazing.
Yeah,
And
I had a look through.
I was gonna say we can have a proper yip yap about all of them, but Sinners is the movie that stuck out to me the most.
Yeah.
I'm a gigantic Ryan Coogler fan.
Same.
I think his writing is phenomenal. The way that he directs movies and the worlds he creates are just like breathtaking.
Yeah, his
and Sinners
imagination.
was the music.
It's that
The
scene for
character,
me
it's
in
the-
the club where you
Yeah.
experience music through time. I've
Yeah.
not the sort of emotion that had, and it wasn't even like they were doing style over substance, because I feel like some people, if you see it without the context of the film, will be like, what is
You're like,
going
what is
on?
happening?
But
yeah.
within the context of the film, obviously, it's like he has this sort of ethereal power
Yeah.
to connect his music through time.
Time.
And then you experience that through the music itself
Mm.
in this like amazing one shot.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I love when they're driving to the shed where they have this party and he's just on the back and he's just playing his
Guitar.
music, and you can just like the pureness of that and the cinematography of it,
Yeah.
and just it really just was so much more than I thought it would be after seeing the trailer, for example.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
I think the performances are phenomenal. The pacing is almost perfect.
Yeah.
And I just think it's so brilliantly made.
yeah, because
Yeah.
also even I was thinking about, because I was going through my letterbox to see what came out this year.
Yeah.
And the film poster also is such a misdirection.
Yeah,
Because it's
you
like,
really think it's something
what is
so
Michael B.
other.
Jordan in his suspenders, like sweaty with
Yeah.
blood, and you're like, oh, this is just like an action film.
Exactly.
Didn't really do it justice,
And
did
then you
it?
watch it and you're
Yeah.
like, this is this really beautiful, emotional. Yes, it's like a vampire.
Oh
Like,
yeah, but
action
it's just like a
film.
little like extra,
But
like
yeah.
a vampire.
But even
Yeah.
that aspect to it is so soulful.
Yeah.
And, like there are bits of it also that are really funny.
Yeah.
I
Also iconic lines dropped in there, but also
Yeah.
the fusion of the different genres of music.
Yes.
It didn't all stay
Ah,
in one lane. You
Ludwig
had
Göransson.
Yeah,
has my heart.
but you had this soundtrack underneath it, underneath the scenes, underneath the dialogue. But you also had, I think the word is diegetic. When you have music that's not just a soundtrack, it's the actors in the scene are hearing it in real life.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you had moments of that, and not only like you had the Irish folk when they were all like singing and dancing
Yes, the
together, which is
iconic
Yeah.
leaning
jig.
into
Yeah.
musical. I thought it was great, and
great.
I think also like
yeah.
musicals have got such a bit of a I think they've got a bit of a bad rep.
There's a difference. Sorry, I think there's a difference between
yeah.
musical theatre and
And
a
this.
musical.
Yeah.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
also-
like
yeah.
something like Wicked, for example, is based on musical theatre,
Theatre.
where I don't know. I mean, I enjoy watching musical theatre, but it wouldn't be like my movie of choice or
Yeah.
my show of choice.
Yeah.
Because I think there's a difference in the beats they choose, in the way that they write. Where Sinners, to me, didn't feel like a musical theatre. It didn't even
No.
feel like a musical. It felt like a film that featured music.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think that's fundamentally very different.
But there's people in my life I know
Yeah.
that would be like, is there singing in it?
Yeah.
They wouldn't want to see it.
True.
I know people that would say
Yeah.
frankly, I'm probably one of them.
that. But
No, but
We're going
like,
to Wicked tomorrow.
I know, but like, if you would have asked me like 2 years ago, I'm no longer one of them. But especially during my time in the States, I had a lot of musical theatre friends, and yeah,
Yes.
love them all. Just in case they're watching this, but it just like, I don't know, it never really resonated with me. Like sometimes I think like it was hard for me to see the purpose of like bursting out in song.
Yeah.
It was also nothing that I'd really ever like. I didn't watch High School Musical until I was 20. Like it was just
Right.
like,
Yeah.
it just like,
Yeah.
it wasn't part of like, I guess what I had ever really like come really close with. But in the recent years, movies like even Wicked, I was like, why am I crying? Why is that tear in my eye? I'm like, why is it doing this to me? Or I don't know, there's so many amazing musical theatre movies and amazing pieces where the music has such a point and it carries so much emotion and it carries so much value.
Yeah.
Where I'm even like, it doesn't matter if they're singing or speaking this because it's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Like,
think-
what's the main, one of the main characters in Sinners? His name is Miles Catton, I think, something like that.
Sammy. is
Yeah,
the character,
exactly.
Yeah.
And the actor,
Yeah,
his voice.
It's beautiful.
The first time he sang in that film, I was like,
Yeah.
Which is
what have they given you? And
perfect for
how
the
are
film,
you
though.
exactly? I was like,
Yeah.
how are you singing this?
I
This
know.
is like, I've never heard a voice like that.
Yeah.
Sorry, when I said Sammy, I just remembered, you know, that bit where it's like a jump scare.
Yeah.
And Jack O'Connell's like, Sammy.
Sammy.
Yeah, Sammy. Lives in my head rent free.
Yeah.
Yeah, my top film is also Sinners. But I was saying this to you earlier, I feel like there's a lot of films that are coming out soon that I'm like a bit wary that maybe will take over my love of Sinners. I doubt it though, because I love Sinners.
Yeah.
But I did recently watch Begonia.
Oh, I still have to watch that. I think that
I haven't seen
might
it
be
yet.
something I really enjoy.
I think you'll love it.
Yeah.
Not sure.
Yeah.
It's for you.
It's my cup of tea.
I
don't
maybe
know.
wouldn't watch it in the cinema. I'd
Yeah.
say for you. Although it's really good, but I'm just wary of like you might want to hide because I did.
Really?
There's quite a lot of like violence
Yeah.
and like torture
Yeah.
in it. And I was really worried it was going down a certain direction because they play the way he uses music and like tension. It's Yorgos Lanthimos.
He's
who
great at
doesn't
that
know.
anyway.
And there's a scene where I was really worried it was going down a road that
Yeah.
I don't like watching
Yeah.
in film. So I was like,
I don't want to see this. Thank you.
but it's the acting in it is
Yeah.
incredible.
I mean, to be fair, I think Emma Stone is one of the best actresses out there.
I know, and
Like-
Jesse Plemons as
Oh,
well.
amazing.
She's
Yeah.
fantastic in
He
it.
recently did a show with Elizabeth Olsen.
Oh, I've seen it.
Yeah.
The one on ITV.
I don't know. I think it was HBO, but I don't know.
They might have shown it.
I think it was
they
ITVX.
probably, yeah. They probably shown it on ITV here, and it was it was a show that didn't really get that much like hustle and bustle because it's also based on a true story. So
Yeah.
it was a very different take, I think, on the
Oh,
story.
interesting. This
yeah,
is completely swept past me.
I think it came out right after Dharma, or
It's called
around the
Love and
same-
Death.
Yeah, it's about Wendy
2023.
something, and I
Yeah.
think there's a previous show that had been made a few years prior to that. But he plays
The husband.
that like it's basically about this woman who has an affair with a married man, and then it just goes to shits. He's phenomenal at that. I mean, Elizabeth
Yeah,
Olsen is as well. She's
That's the
phenomenal
first thing I
actress as
saw
well.
him in.
But
Good
she,
in everything.
yeah, I was gonna say. So
what
I'm
an
not
actor.
surprised that he's phenomenal in
But
this too.
he's,
Yeah.
I was watching it and I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Because you can, just the subtleties of like, this sounds, I don't know how to phrase this without, but like, you can just tell he changes the expression of his face, but only through his eyes.
Yeah.
So someone will
That's
say
crazy,
something to him,
yeah.
and you'll just see that he's registering it with his like as opposed to like changing his
Yeah.
facial expression.
Yeah.
Because obviously, if anyone doesn't know the plot, but he basically kidnaps this woman who's a CEO because he thinks she's an alien. And she will say stuff to him, and he's obviously trying to stay composed because he's trying to like interrogate this woman who he thinks is an alien. And his face will have this thing, but you'll see his eyes change. And I was just like, wow.
It's amazing.
Yeah. What else has there been? What else has there been this year?
I don't have any film this year that's been my standout.
Oh no.
Isn't that sad?
Oh.
I don't have any film this year that had me in like a chokehold.
Really?
Really?
And I not
missing
since
challenges.
challenges.
I was just thinking that as well. I
Not
was
since
like,
challenges. This
Yeah.
because
You're
obviously
excited about the
Yes.
other A24 for next year.
Yes.
Were there challenges? That wasn't
Which-
A24, was it? Have I just lied?
I
I
don't.
think it might have been. Was
I'm
it?
just. I'm
In my mind,
second-guessing it now.
everything's A24.
Yeah, my, if I like it, I'm like A24.
But
Yeah.
I feel like you're more excited for things coming out.
I
Next
so
year.
I've got a,
Because
there's
she
a
has
few
a whole
things.
Have you got a list?
I have a list, yeah.
I'm not prepared, guys.
That's okay. We
I-
can just say things and you can react.
Yeah. I can Google.
Guys, I'm so excited for Hamnet. That's in January.
Oh, okay,
but
yeah.
I just read the book.
Yes.
And I loved that book.
You did.
Yeah.
I did really enjoy it. And
To be fair, I'm
yeah.
really excited to see
I
that
am
as
too.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get on with the book.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
also kind of excited to see the other Frankenstein that's coming out,
Bride.
Bride.
I'm so excited
Yeah,
for
because it's who is
it.
it
Maggie
again?
Gyllenhaal's directing.
Exactly.
And it's Jessie Buckley
Yeah,
and
who's
Christian
Jessie
Bale.
Buckley.
Yeah, and
is
isn't
so
she
underrated,
Juliet and Romeo and Juliet?
with Josh?
Jessie Buckley, the
Yeah, the national version.
I think so.
Yeah, with
Yes,
Josh
O'Connor.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Sorry.
She's insane.
Yeah.
Has she been nominated before
For
an Oscar?
Sorry, the silence.
Because
Sorry.
I think
I
that
don't
she,
know.
I think she genuinely
don't know.
deserves to win one, and I
I
hope
know
she gets a nom for
She's
Hamnet,
been nominated for stage stuff.
like
Yeah,
Tony or
definitely.
Olivia.
Because you know how she got her start?
Yeah, in I
Is
do. Is
Andrew
I do
Lloyd
anything?
Webber's I do anything.
Yeah, I saw
Amazing.
that in real time.
Oh my god, of course. She got a Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actress for The Lost Daughter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I
Okay.
feel like I've seen her at the Oscars. but
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know if
what
that's-
it was for.
Of
Yeah.
course.
I thought you
I
were
love
going to
her.
say Marty Supreme.
I am really excited for Marty Supreme, and
Is that what he's doing all of that press for at the
Yeah,
moment?
no, because
God,
I was
I'm
obsessed
dying.
that people thought that Zoom call was real.
Yeah, the comments
18
underneath
minutes
that.
long.
I was
Everyone was like,
guys,
"This is why he's not in that Variety Fair Young Actors because he's doing stuff like this." I was like, "Bestie, it's not."
guys,
It's
it's
a
not
skit.
real.
he apparently he was playing tennis or like had a table on set whilst he was
ping pong.
ping pong. Sorry,
Yes.
ping pong,
Tennis
table
on
tennis,
set.
table tennis. He
Sorry, he just racks out a tennis
Sorry,
rack
I'm
and
just
starts.
imagining
Yeah.
him on the set of June being like, "Sorry,
Sorry,
quick,
guys,
guys.
tennis.
no, he was since the filming of June,
Yes, because he said
maybe even before, but
Wait,
during
are
Bob
they
Dylan
not-
as well.
have they
His
not-
guitar.
Have they not announced that they're officially in production for Dune 3? Was that not a picture
think-
that was recently posted
I haven't seen that.
of like Zendaya standing in some sand dune again? I was like, are we
I
back
don't
here?
know.
Well, I'm really excited for the third
I
one.
can't
know
wait.
I know a lot of people were like, we can wrap it up here.
Yes.
But given the fact that he's done a really good job with adapting
Mm-hmm.
the first book, I'm dying to see a good adaptation of the second.
Have you
Yeah.
seen though the
Uh-oh.
adaptation? Because obviously before Dennis I don't know how to pronounce his surname. Villeneuve.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, before his adaptation, obviously there was the David Lynch,
Which I love.
yes, film.
Love.
But then they did a TV series of Children of June,
Yeah.
which is James McAvoy.
Is it?
Yeah, playing the son
Yeah.
of yeah.
And I was
God.
just going to
Was
say
any
something,
of
but that
what I
would spoil
said-
it so much. Yeah.
Did any of what I said
makes
sense.
sense?
Did
Was
they do
that-
the entire book? Like the entire
Yes.
thing? So
Yes.
spoilers for anybody who
Worm.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say.
Really?
Yes.
I need to watch that now.
You
I'm
can watch
intrigued.
clips
Is
on
it really
TikTok.
bad?
It's because it's TV budget as well, so it's
Okay.
fascinating to
Yeah.
watch.
Oh, I'm gonna watch
From
that.
like early 2000s.
Yeah.
So
Ooh,
yeah,
How did they do that?
it's a choice.
Haven't
I'd-
they skipped the children part though in the June?
No,
that's to come.
that's
to
the
come.
third.
That's the third.
But
Is Messiah the second or the third?
I don't know
That's
enough
the
about this, and I don't want to get because the
third, I
fans
believe.
are-
I think it's. Please don't kill me.
I know.
if
I'm
it's
like,
wrong.
please don't kill me.
I think it's Children of Dune, and no, is it not Dune Messiah and then Children?
Yeah,
of
because that's the
Dune?
tiny book.
Yeah,
right?
it's like that little novella that kind of wraps up the story of Dune, and then
Yeah.
it goes into
So then, is the
Children
film,
of Dune. Because I think this
film
is
pre
Dune.
Messiah?
I think this is Messiah. Let me check
Interesting.
IMDb.
Interesting.
I can't remember, but I did. I saw Dune first, like on my own. I kind of could recognize it was good, and I love fantasy and sci-fi, so I was like, okay,
Right.
yes. But then I rewatched it with my brother, who's read the books and knows
Oh,
all of the
yes.
lore, and I watched it with him, and he was in real time, like giving me all the context that you
Yeah.
get in the book that you don't.
Gonna
It's
say, I
not
read the
necessarily
book as well,
explained.
yeah.
I really
And
want
I
to.
fell in love with it that time.
Oh, cool.
And then I did the same thing with him in the second one.
Yeah.
And now I can't wait for the third because I know all of like the
The
lore,
lore.
how everything started.
I think what's really interesting, having worked at a bookshop, of course, when the Dune movies came out, the book became super popular.
Yes.
I read it. I think I read it even before the first one came out, and then I audiobooked it before the second one came out. And I think it's so interesting to see people's reaction reading it because it doesn't read like an action novel. It reads
No.
like a documentary
Yes.
of this like sand planet.
Yes.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was like it's a lot of storytelling. It's very close, like Game of Thrones. The books are also more documentary of this time. They almost read like historical text.
The House of the Dragon books.
Yeah,
yes,
exactly,
Definitely.
right?
They're written like a textbook.
Yeah,
almost.
exactly. And like Dune does have a lot of elements that is also like, yes, it's an action book and it does have, your typical like novel characteristics. But there's been a few people that then like came back to buy the second one, or just like people that come back to the shop. And then I was like, oh, how did you like it? And they were like, it's nothing like the film. I'm like,
no.
it's not, I know.
I know you shouldn't watch.
It
You
is.
should never watch the film first.
You
and then
can,
read it.
but then you can't go into the book expecting to have the exact same experience of the
Yeah.
same world, because it's just somebody's interpretation of the world
Exactly.
that will vary from yours and
Exactly.
it will be different.
It's
Yeah.
an adaptation.
Yeah.
If people are like, oh, something was inspired by something, then you're not going into something getting a word for word adaptation of your book. I think you'd
Yeah.
be bored if you were, quite frankly.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I do think people it's hard though, because I understand like with certain things why people get so het up, because people
Yeah.
will change a plot point that is really important to fans of the
Listen,
books.
I sometimes get like that too.
I do too, I get
and,
it.
And then I'll watch it and I'll be like, oh, I wouldn't have done that. That was one of my favorite parts of the book. But then I'm
Yeah.
like, to this person who's created this piece of work and art, their interpretation is just as valid as the points that I
Exactly.
thought were important.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Also, it is Dune Messiah, and it's officially in post-production, and it's coming out next year.
That's exciting.
I can't.
Well, at
wait.
least it says on IMDb 2026. And it has Hans Zimmer as a composer.
Yeah, I love him.
One of my,
other
genuinely, one of the,
composer
one, no, he's my,
Favourite.
I mean, he's just, I love
Yeah.
him so much. And one of my goals in life is to just see him in concert.
I know.
Royal
Yeah, so
Albert Hall.
expensive.
I was exactly, I was
Because we
so
were gonna go,
yeah.
and I was like, I can't remortgage my house for.
I was
Hans
gonna
Zimmer.
say, and we, like, for some reason, didn't realize that he was coming up until like 2 weeks before
I know.
concert
So
date.
that was our bad, actually.
Yeah, but I'm just like, Hans, if you hear this, please,
We love
come
I
back.
don't know if you guys have seen it, but there is an incredible documentary on BBC iPlayer they did a couple of Christmases ago on Hans Zimmer, and he talks
love
through
him.
all of his projects that
Yeah,
he's
I've
done.
watched that.
And it's
I think I've
so
watched parts of it.
interesting
Yeah.
because June was the first one that was like less sort of score and orchestral and more synthy and like, I don't know, frequency based and
Yeah.
I don't know, techno.
Yeah.
Well,
Techno.
was
you
a
know,
rave.
He's German, but he's not from Berlin.
not like
Like, shout out to my fellow Frankfurter.
Just the rave culture of
yeah.
June.
but yeah,
Yeah.
it's really interesting.
I could see Dune having a rave, like what are they called? Like the sand people. Like,
Yeah, when they're doing the walk.
I could see that, like with a little bit of techno. That
little
probably makes it
dance
better.
shuffle with
like,
the worm in the
right?
background. going-
Yeah, I can see that for them.
I
I'm
hope they
also
do.
excited. I'm excited for Werewolf.
Oh, I'm
Robert Eggers.
so excited for that.
Yeah, and
film.
Taylor Johnson.
Yeah.
I
Is
think
it
we
Lily
spoke about it
Rose
before as
Depp as well? Yeah. Probably Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, probably. I think he is.
I love Willem
but
Dafoe, he's
also-
so funny. I love that man.
He's so funny. There's one movie I saw with him a few years back that I don't think a lot of people have watched. It's called Inside. I think it's called Inside. And it's just him. It's just basically a one-man show. And he plays, it's a very strange movie. It's like an experience. He plays an art thief, and he breaks into a New York penthouse to to steal a bunch of really expensive art, and he triggers the alarm system, or he triggers something, or potentially he's set up and this is triggered, and nobody's coming back to this penthouse, and he cannot escape this penthouse, and he doesn't have any food, he doesn't have any drink, like water, and it's just him losing his mind and going mad.
Oh wow!
For an hour and a half, and it's so there's parts of it where I was like having to hold down my food, and I was like,
oh no,
God.
maybe I won't watch this.
yeah, just watch it knowing what you're going into. I think. But that being said, separate from the story, that was one of the parts where I was like, that's why Willem Dafoe is one of our greatest actors
He's just
ever.
genius,
He's just everything that he does. I'm just like, you're so good at your craft, and you're so good at what you do. And like,
as well.
he's done so much. He's so versatile.
Mr. Bean's Holiday.
Do you know
The
what?
range of this
Do
man.
you know what I did think?
The
Compared
Green
to that,
Goblin.
Well, because you know how you were like, oh, it's just him.
Yeah.
And in Mr. Bean, it's him watching the film, and it is just him.
yeah.
So that came up in my mind.
My God.
Do you know what I mean?
Not us. That was all I could see as well.
But I was also like, I was listening to you being like, oh, I wonder if it's some like that would be really funny, and then I was like, oh, it's no
It has nothing to do with that.
And I was like, I'll say it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else we're looking? I mean, I've got TV I'm looking forward to, but I don't know.
The Boys.
I'm the Vampire Lestat for me.
The
It's my first actual mention. Can we say
Yeah,
I've been so
Joe,
strong?
you've been so
What?
good.
It's Interview with the Vampire. But
Yes.
they've changed
Yeah.
the name to the Vampire Lestat.
The what?
The Vampire Lestat.
Sorry, Amy. You're
Stat.
so funny.
Lestat.
The Vampire
Lestat.
Stats.
It's the name of one of the characters.
Oh, I thought you said the vampire's dad.
Oh.
No.
We can make that little
Okay.
spin-off.
Yes,
Yes,
spin-off.
spin-off.
Right.
Let's go.
But yeah, series 3 coming out.
Okay.
I'm so excited.
Love that. Maybe I should. I mean, I'd have to start from
I'm
the
just
beginning, wouldn't I?
terrified for season 5 of The Boys. Like
I am
previously
too.
mentioned.
Because
I'm like peeing my
it's,
pants.
I've actually you'll be proud. I've actually started rewatching Gen V and Prep because I just needed to.
Yeah, you need to know how season 2 wraps
I know.
up.
So
in
I've
order
started
for
with
this
series 1
to-
again, and
yeah.
I forgot Patrick Schwarzenegger was
Oh
in it.
yeah.
I fully forgot.
Bless him.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
for long. Sorry.
I can't wait for the history of sound.
Yes.
Paul Mescal,
Paul
Josh
Mescal.
O'Connor.
Oh, of course.
I
That's
can't
coming out
Wait,
as well.
January's going to be insane.
I know
Yeah.
January.
There's
I was
so
looking,
much coming out in
January
January.
pops
There's a lot of-
off. Also, Odyssey comes out next year.
Yeah.
Yes, if we can get a ticket to see it.
I'll get a
Sold out
ticket.
everywhere.
We can go back to my hometown in Germany. Nobody will go and watch
There we
it.
go.
Yeah.
The most expensive.
We'll just have
ticket
to
see
watch
there
it
is.
in German probably, because I don't think my local cinema does the
That's
original
okay.
versions.
That'll add to the experience. I'll be like, what is he saying? Yeah. Well, 2026 then.
There's a lot to look out
A
for.
lot to look out for. Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Yes. Everyone, have
Watch
a
this come
amazing
out in like
Christmas.
January.
No.
I know.
And Happy New Year.
Yeah,
It's coming up.
Oh my God. Well, no. Steve Harrington might have died.
No, don't say
No,
I can't do that. I genuinely, I don't think I don't know if I can do that then.
No, I'm gonna.
I'll just like, if I see it happening, I will press pause, I will close my laptop and I'll never reopen it.
I'll be in Wales, like.
But then everyone thinks it's going to be him. So
Isn't it
surely
not
they
too
wouldn't do
obvious?
that.
If they go near Dustin, I'm throwing
They
a
can't.
fit.
I don't think they can touch him. They
Yeah.
just can't.
Don't.
and on
don't.
that.
Yeah, sorry.
That's
a tangent.
okay.
Right.
Cool.
Bye.
Bye.